All right, guys. So today they announced patch 1.3.2, which has a huge update to the Uber uniques and whatnot. So I'm just going to do a quick overview video of the entire patch notes, and I'm going to kind of compress them so that it's not so long, or else there would be no point in the video. You guys could just read them. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, so they changed two things about Uber uniques. The one that's like less exciting is they've increased the drop chance of the Uber uniques outside of Duriel. We don't really know the percentage of that because there wasn't a percentage listed in the patch notes, but we'll have to see. Hopefully they'll give us some numbers as we get closer to February 13th when the patch drops. And the bigger one is that you can now salvage Uber uniques for these things called Resplendent Sparks, which is just like a new resource. And you can trade 5 of those those sparks to the alchemist and transmute an Uber unique of your choice, which will help a whole lot. I mean, you still got to do Duriel, or I guess not because they're increasing the drop chance and stuff. But you're still have to get 5 Uber uniques to turn it into any Uber unique you want, but that's fine. When you get 5 Ring of Starless Skies, you can at least get your Shaco out of it, which is exciting. We'll just have to see where it goes as far as the drop chance outside of Duriel goes. And I mean, I'm excited. I think maybe 5 sparks is a little too much. 3 would probably be better, but we'll just have to see on that. I don't know why this one's off by itself. Listed as miscellaneous, but apparently the Cursed Shrine event now gives the Shrine bonus at the start of the event instead of when it's finished. All right, on to bug fixes. They fixed a bunch of issues with the screen reader, just not reading things correctly. There was like 3 things that fixed there, but that's not really too important. For Season of the Construct, they fixed an issue with Vizier Wasp constructs not being affected by Immobilize. They fixed an issue with Igneous Cores not having correct tooltip information. Fixed some issues where journal pages weren't dropping during the Cool El's Heart quest. Fixed an issue where only the first person in the party would get credit for looting Obelisk Whispers. Fix an issue with Voltaic Brazers not being able to be interacted with in Hawazar and Skullskin. Attacks from Malpheus that could still damage players even after he was defeated. And Season Journey objective, Keeper of Nothing, still referencing Pearls of Warding to summon Malphus instead of Igneous Cores. Some bug fixes pertaining to Lunar Awakening. They fixed where the final quest couldn't be started if you already had maximum ancestral favor. Fixed an issue where the shrine related to the cleanse of North Shore Shrine Whisper would be missing, and fixed an issue where the ancestral favor window wouldn't automatically close when you're walking away from Ying. Right, gameplay fixes. They fixed an issue where treasure goblins wouldn't spawn when you're fighting Avarice. Fixed an issue where enemies killed via an execute effect could not drop loot. Fixed an issue where the Melted Heart of Selig was not always rolling the maximum value for its movement. Fixed an issue where Echoing Fury aspect didn't grant bonus Fury if tactical Rallying Cry was learned. Fixed an issue where Rapid Fire would incorrectly override the bonus critical strike damage from other sources. And they fixed an issue where the damage increase in resource cost reduction from the Ring of Starless Skies was not calculating. And then lastly, they fixed an issue where the final lieutenant failed to spawn in the Onyx Watchtower, preventing the completion of the stronghold. All right, some of the smaller changes. They fixed an issue where when you're adding a friend on a controller, it would just immediately reopen the menu for adding a friend. They fixed an issue where when you set a note for a friend, it would open the menu for adding a friend. And then they fixed an issue where the Animus was missing on the minimap for the Betrayer's Row dungeon. And then they fixed an issue where socketing gems in a legendary unique item could disappear if you dropped it. Fixed an issue where players using NVMe solid state drives were experiencing instability. And then a couple of visual performance and stability issues that they didn't really go into detail on. And that is it for the patch notes coming up here on February 13th, which is 1.3.2. I appreciate anybody that watched the video. This is the first time I've done like a patch note video, so they'll improve over time, hopefully. And I appreciate anybody that watched. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that generic YouTube stuff. And everybody have a good day.